Must a common person know why they believe? Okay, so the term layman is probably best used here. So, a layman, i.e., someone who's not a specialist in or especially trained in the sciences of Islam, training to be a scholar or something like that. Must this person, this layman, know what they believe and why? Yes, um, for various levels. One, knowing what you believe is an act of worship. Right? Just having that information inside you, act of worship. Two, it's an obligation to know certain things about God and His messengers, and so not knowing that is you put yourself in a situation where you're potentially sinful if you have the capability of learning. So let's say someone can't understand it due to its complexity, he's just unable to understand it. Such a person is excused, but someone who is capable and then doesn't, then it's a bit of a problem. It's sinful. And the third reason is that knowing what you believe is a protection. It's a protection from being misled. And especially in our times where a lot of people just a lot of people just scroll constantly, and especially when there's a controversial issue, and like they're on social media and they're on some app, and the Muslims and non-Muslims colliding, and and they say insulting things towards Islam, or they say things that can cause doubts in a person. It's very important that for a person to know what they believe, so they can say, okay, right, this is going into a direction that's not conducive for my faith. I'm staying away, right? So or if a doubt is a question is thrown at them, or something's done to cause doubts in them, that they know the firm principles of their belief, and they say, okay, this is what it says, this is what we believe, therefore I'm happy with that, right? So for example, um like a person learning about, uh say there's something in aqidah, in theology, we learn mukhalafatuhu lil hawadith, Allah's dissimilarity to all created things, all things that originate in time. So someone knows this, someone studies it, and then they learn the verse laysa kamithlihi shay, there's nothing like him whatsoever. If that's the case, and then they hear a description of God as being um, within time, within space, sitting or anything like this, all they do, they go to the principle that the verse is there's nothing like him. Is there anything that sits? Yes. Okay, Allah doesn't sit. Right. So they learn that, they understand that, and they go from there. So yes, they should learn. They should learn the basics of belief with the proofs, because you have to be personally convinced of it, and then if that's the case, then brilliant, and they're rewarded for it. Otherwise, they're sinful for ignoring the commands of the Sharia. Yeah, if the person has the capability, and Allah knows best.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله